Maximum mouthage.
Magic.
Season 2.
Hello, folks.
We got a new setup.
Welcome to Maximum Mouthage.
Maximum mouthage, folks.
Perfect.
This is the official start of Season 2.
Season premiere.
Yes.
Hope
It's not
y'all
even
want-
fall yet, you fuck.
I don't care.
Yeah, you know they do like a midsummer break and then they do the winter break and then they split it up, right? That's how shows work.
Dude, we don't have any followers. If we waited that long, we wouldn't have any followers.
What's your
again.
point?
Fair enough. We got to keep consistent.
Yes.
I don't even know what that word
consistency
means.
Is key. And yes, I don't know what that means.
Bro. You also can't even spell consistency.
First off, it starts with a Q.
Fair enough. I think he's right.
Sure. All right, I got no argument for that.
But yes, folks,
What
the
a way to
official start of Season 2, and we are going to start with, I think, a fancy Silhouette Eject. This is going to be power-ups and abilities in video
items.
games and items that we would want from video games. What the fuck? So...
Oh, that was so good.
Okay, so here's the story. We are in my kitchen right now, and the fluorescent light above us
Turned
got
on.
really, really bright,
Turned on while we were eating dinner.
Side note,
And
we
it
ate
just
dinner
shut
like 10
itself
minutes ago.
off.
and it literally just shut
Yeah.
off.
Like both of
Did
them.
you pay your power bill?
Well, if you did
Nothing
this
would be going
this
if I
wouldn't be
didn't
going
pay the
right
I
power
mean,
This
fair
was
bill.
cut
enough.
off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
like
So-
wasn't the one like directly behind me on?
Yes.
And
Both
then-
of them shut off. It wasn't just the
like-
one that turned on.
I think both your light bulbs just blew, buddy. Or you just
Oh,
tripped-
yes. Keep
Or
flipping my
Well,
switch.
I was like, well, or you just like flipped it. Blew
God,
its
now I
fuse.
feel like I'm in a police interrogation. Where'd you hide the fucking body,
No,
Ramirez?
you gotta do it right. It's like this. Where is she?
No, you gotta be the good guy.
Where were you on the night of January 32nd?
I was banging a chick.
So January 32nd doesn't exist. So keynote that didn't happen.
Exactly.
Okay, so I got a different light on now. Hopefully this one doesn't freaking shut off on us.
If it,
Friggin-
if it does, it's totally ghosts.
I'm literally leaving.
Spooky ghosts. So,
This
like,
podcast is
I'm
now
leaving
turned into
and hiding out in my
a
old house.
ghost hunt podcast. We're going to talk to ghosts. They're going to say things to us, and we're going to overreact, just like every
Get out.
single show on TV.
hey, did you guys hear that? So,
No, Tom, I didn't hear
And then
that.
downstairs-
Here, do it again.
And then I'll just go downstairs when you do that, so I can just go... Just start Muscle Man screaming downstairs.
And folks, we just found the ghost. And folks, we just found the ghost of Donnie from the Wild Thornberries.
don't forget to step and breathe. We're on crack in Season 2, folks.
Bro,
I'm
what?
the ghost of copyright claims.
We are full of pasta. Our bellies are full. It's been a long day.
It's been a long week.
Buckle up.
Yes. So, like I said,
Also,
we are
yes, a long
upstairs
week.
here in my kitchen. I have a fan going above us, so I don't know if you hear that or not, but if you hear a little pitter-patter of feet, that is my dog. And he
We're
will
in
probably
the
more
one
than likely be
spot-
barking at stuff.
We're in the one spot that's not the bathroom that
It's
doesn't
okay.
have carpet.
Yeah.
So you'll hear it.
Yes. So, we
So it
have
could be the
power-ups,
most
items, and
scuffed.
abilities from video games. I got a list. You guys got a list. Well, you're probably just going off the top of your head. So you
Yeah,
guys-
I know what stuff I like.
Off of the dome. I had nothing, and then I started thinking about it, and like I got 10.
All right.
I have plenty, and most of mine are just abilities or equipment.
So,
technically.
first one,
Technically, would that be an item?
yeah.
and I think we can all agree on this one, the portal gun from Portal.
Oh yeah, portal gun for portal.
Yeah.
Because
I haven't played Pro enough to say yes. No, I can agree with it. From what I've seen, yes.
I think that would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Because let's say you get in an argument with somebody, right? And you're like, I'm going to kick your ass. You do portal under them, portal above them. I'm so
son.
fucking shit.
You son.
I'm gonna instantly hit you
son.
with the most fucked up question I can give you. If you had a portal gun, would you suck your own dick?
No.
Because isn't that technically masturbation?
No.
Not gay.
I mean, I would use it to
technically-
like scratch my back that I can't reach or something, but I wouldn't. No.
He started with scratching a back, so I walked up to a random dude and just put the ball gun. Just started scratching the random dude's back.
Oh shit! Sorry, that was supposed to be mine.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Sorry for what?
Sorry for what I liked it.
Turns out they turn around and it's like a really masculine woman.
Oh, there, boy. My
With, like-
name is Patrika.
Patrika.
With like 4 chins. And a tattoo that says mom
We're
backwards.
getting canceled.
Season 2
Horribly.
premiere, we're already gone.
Season 2 canceled off YouTube immediately.
We didn't get, wait, did we get greenlit for this episode? Did this season get greenlit?
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
No. What is this opening package ASMR? Oh, okay, so
the fuck do you want?
Well, you open
my dog's jumping
you
up. He's
open the
like,
bag in
"Hey,
front of
you're
me.
gonna give me something,
He's-
again, big boy."
Yeah, hold up, hold up,
Would you
hold
like
up.
to try spicy dill pickle
No.
goldfish?
'Cause that will also kill
Not at the moment. We're gonna do ASMR, talking and then just.
me. No, we ain't.
You like him when I open that bag, don't you? I'm gonna take a dirty goldfish out.
But he spits it out. It's actually nasty.
All right, so
Anyways.
another thing that I would want.
what-
Let's say at work you got this coworker who does everything better than you, has a higher rank than you, has everything that you want. It's like he needs to be taken down a peg with a blue shell.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot
but
the
the
blue
thing is-
shell at him and it explodes. Like, yeah, suck it, nerd.
So here's what I would say to that. If you used a blue shell in real life, would it go for the person in your life that would be classified as first place, or would it pick the single most person in the world who would be the richest or the best? Or
Yeah.
would
I
you
think
throw a
like-
blue shell and
It
just
only hits first place.
bomb like Bezos or something,
And
or
if you like
Elon
do
Musk?
it essentially at work, it would essentially be the owner of the company, the CEO, or your immediate boss, depending.
That's true.
So
Because that's a thing to really think about it, because like it's indiscriminate in Mario Kart. I mean, obviously it always targets first place. It's indiscriminate. Doesn't
Did
matter
you know-
who it is.
it will still target you even after it's launched, even if you drop down second.
Yeah, because it's
Because
already
it's
hard.
already
It's already
launched
hard
onto you.
coded onto you. Yeah.
Yep.
Did you know that there's like 2 ways to dodge it nowadays?
There's
Like
the horn and speed it up.
Yeah, the horn, boost pad, and a like frame perfect mushroom.
Yeah, but you
Really?
Yeah,
I
frame
didn't know-
frame perfect.
gotta-
I didn't know
like-
about the mushroom.
Yeah, if you use a mushroom at frame perfect,
you have like a matrix.
I think
level.
it's literally the frame where the shell hits the ground. If you shroom just right, you'll go right through the blast zone.
I wish you could block it like in Crash Team Racing. Because in Crash Team Racing, you can put a crate, a TNT crate behind you.
Yeah.
And if a missile's about to hit you, you can put the TNT behind you as soon as it's about to hit you, and it blocks it, and it explodes
Yeah.
the TNT crate. So, and one other one I got really quick.
Sorry, I just looked at my list and I had something funny.
This
Go
would
ahead.
save gas. This would save getting an electric car. The freaking Warp Star from Kirby.
Oh yeah.
I would
Yeah.
grab onto that thing and just be like, "Suck it, nerd."
I got one to go along with that, but it's also a power technically instead of a warp star.
I got 3, so go ahead.
Sonic speed.
Yeah, that's understandable.
To
Yeah.
just book it because last
Now-
I checked, Sonic does not get tired.
Now, would you be affected by the G forces, or would it just be like you're running? You wouldn't feel the effects of
It's-
like.
Essentially, the Flash without the Speed Force. You just go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because we all know the drawbacks of the Flash Speed Force. If you've seen the movie, you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about.
Nope.
I can see sitting there driving to work.
Look, if it's going to be like a half an hour explanation, I do not want it.
No, it's like I'm torn with the movie because I enjoyed the movie, but we also know the actor's a douchebag.
Are you like humping your bed down there, homie?
Probably.
Like, you having oh no, he's just having a moment. He's figuring
So
it out.
like I'm torn with it. Great movie. But he only showed up to do a movie and then faded back into obscurity because nobody wants him in Hollywood anymore.
Well, yeah, because they fucking hate him.
Yeah.
It was a great movie.
No, I could see I'm driving to work. All of a sudden, Menekai is just like running next to me. He just looks over. Hi.
Still
You're
driving
too
to-
slow.
Yeah.
Still driving to work in a machine, I see.
Jumps up 180s, farts in the window.
And I'm trying to tell him, like, I'm trying to point something in front of him, and he's still mocking me, runs and do like a sign or something. It's like, stupid idiot.
But then, like, I keep going and it still hurts, but there's like an imprint in my head in the
He
sign.
drops like $5.
Wait, I needed that. That was my lunch money.
All of his quarters.
All right. It's one of yours. What else you got?
This is actually an item, but this is also hypothetical. If this was actually a thing you could get away with in the real world, I want the hidden blade from Assassin's Creed. Because, like, if you get... I was just hypothetical. If you're going to be an assassin, it's like, oh, get this guy? Okay. Pop him right with the wrist. Just done deal.
I think that would equivalent to your actual skill, because like if you could
that's it.
sneak in there and actually do it, then yeah,
it's
you should
like
get away with
you
it.
can
but-
still get the hidden blade, but you got to go through training first to find that out.
Just-
Or like you put your arm around
But
somebody.
there's
just out of
also
nowhere.
a drawback with
Yeah.
it unless you put it overhand. Because they put it into the story that you put it like this and you first extend it, you lose a finger. And that's almost like an initiation right to it. Because a lot of the assassins in the earlier games, they're missing their ring finger. Because the blade shot out and literally skewered it. So in Valhalla, the guy's like, no, put the blade up here. On top of his hand.
Well, that would make more sense.
Because even then, like, you're getting punched, but you're also getting stabbed at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah, so rather than just be like, here, let me just put my hand on you while I stab you, just go, bam, punch him. Done deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was literally the first one. I'm like, I want that. I think you would agree with this one, but it's also hypothetical depending on situation. The Keyblade.
Oh yeah, Keyblade, fantastic.
I don't care the design.
Now,
If I can design it how I want, that's perfectly fine.
would the manifestation of a Keyblade in the real world also insinuate the manifestation of shadows,
Yes.
etc., etc.?
And like a lot of these, they will come with their drawbacks
Yeah.
because it's all hypothetical.
Well, that's the other thing
I'm
too.
sorry, I
That's
can't
the
just-
other thing too.
I
There's
can't
some
just have a
limiters.
Keyblade and just like, hey, I got this giant sword here. Let me bonk you in the head with it. Because
Yeah.
let's be real, that thing is not sharp.
No,
It's not sharp. It's literally a club.
it's blunt.
Hit you with the blunt
It
object.
is a club.
Although to be fair, there are a few Keyblades
There are
that
a
look
few.
like they would be sharp. Fenra
Yup.
is literally like basically a chainsaw blade.
Oh.
Yup.
Yeah, it's also the second longest or the first longest.
I don't remember.
I thought one of the Ultima weapons out.
I don't remember it. I'll tell you what, the Ultimate X one looks kind of dumb. From 3.
Oh,
That
yeah,
one
the
looked
weird.
That one looked dumb.
That's not originally from 3. It's Birth by Sleep.
It still looked dumb.
It looks dumb as shit. don't get me
It's
wrong.
like the
It's
dumbest
basically
thing.
it's basically two Keyblades fused together diagonally, and then a handle in the middle,
And both designs.
and then there's a blade on top of it.
Both designs are dumb.
That
We can
does
keep
sound
talking.
dumb.
We can keep talking.
Yeah,
but I'll
like
show
I'm
'em.
watching this, like I'm doing the final fight in 3, and I'm like, you're gonna fight me with that? Like my Keyblade looks cooler than that. My Keyblade's from Mulan.
Yeah.
The one from Toy Story looked cooler than that. That just looks busy. Yeah, it's like if I'm thinking ultimate weapon, that's not what I think of.
No.
Kind of reminds me of that scene. I forgot if it was like Robot Chicken or something. Somebody did a parody of Star
Yeah.
Wars lightsabers, and like
Yeah.
they had like a half circle thing, and like a bunch of sabers came out.
Yep.
And they did like all these other stupid designs for sabers.
Dude, I'm just waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4 when we officially get Star Wars for Kingdom Hearts. You know how funny it would be to just to have Obi-Wan show up in front of Sora and just,
Hello there.
hello there. Who are
I
you?
can see that.
No,
I'm
the-
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
The catch.
Sora.
No, here's the drawback with that.
You must use the Force, Sora.
Because Disney owns Star Wars, we're going to get the Rey saga or anything close to that in Kingdom Hearts, rather than Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Anakin thing.
I hope not. I hope
If you
not.
think about it, if they did it and you get to be the one to stop Anakin becoming Vader or witness that whole thing, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
You
Or
know, no,
like
you know what'd be
helping
great?
kill the Emperor. Yes, please.
The Duel of the Fates.
Bro.
Do the Obi-Wan Anakin fight in Kingdom Hearts.
That
That would be one of the coolest
Duel of
fights.
the
That would
Fates
be
wasn't
A
that?
really
actually.
gritty like boss fight.
Duel of the
Oh,
Fates was Maul.
was it Maul?
Yeah,
What's the song that they use for?
it wasn't that, but
I don't know why I was
So,
thinking Duel of the Fates.
let's put this argument aside. Not that we've had the argument with it. Anakin versus Obi-Wan and Mustafar is the greatest lightsaber battle in the history of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't remember it. Like, if I went back and watched it, I'd probably agree, but it's been so long.
Like you cannot, like if you rewatch it, you cannot give me one from the Disney saga or from the originals, or even leading up to that point. Because Obi-Wan versus Vader was like the stiffest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah.
Like that was the dumbest fight. Led up to it is like finally we're gonna Obi-Wan, but then you put him in a rematch in the Obi-Wan show. Obi-Wan brought down an entire floor of a building onto Vader, and he still got up.
Jeez.
Only thing that was wrong was like his mask was busted again.
Well, I mean, Vader is canonically like the most powerful Sith to ever exist.
Pretty much, yeah.
Even after we're like, wow, look at Kylo Ren, he's very strong.
There
Just,
is
no.
a point in Jedi Survivor, the video game, where you're not playing as the main character, you're playing as his master, and she knew Vader, probably before and after and during. Vader shows up in the Jedi Temple they have hidden at this planet, and if you die in that fight, because it's almost like a Jedi archival library.
Mhm.
You die in that fight, you go back to the checkpoint about 20 feet away, and then it's just a pit where the archive is. He's standing there waiting, and it's like the scariest thing I've ever seen. Because he's just standing there, lightsaber's not even out, he's just standing there looking at me. I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I love that they made him like the legitimate threat. It wasn't like, oh, this is a fight that if you're very skilled, you can win. It's a.
No, you're supposed to get to
No.
one certain point, and then he's supposed to.
It's just no. You need to leave now.
But it's a point you can lose. But if you lose at this certain point, then you get the cutscene to progress the game.
Yeah.
You lose before that, you got to go fight him again. And you're so used to Cal Kestis' abilities, and she does not have those. So now you're fighting as her. And getting used to her thing when you're playing through 3/4 of the game at this point as Cal Kestis. With all your abilities you had in the first game.
Yeah.
I love those games. I really do.
So, call sign?
Yeah.
My first one,
Why we call him by his first name? We just call him Suitcase.
either one works.
Yeah. Call him by government name.
Suitcase.
Suitcase.
Mr.
Does that
Suitcase.
offend you?
Doesn't offend me. I'm not.
Nah.
bothered.
Oh, I'm talking to Manikai.
No, I'm not offended, but it's gonna be somebody's probably gonna be offended by it.
Somebody's offended. You can stroke my handle.
Some of the comments, you shouldn't have called me that. You should have said Suitcase. I'm a hardcore fan of call sign Suitcase.
I have like 90 followers on Twitch. Half of them are probably
And then,
bots.
then they'll go enter. Did somebody drink my Mountain Dew?
Did somebody drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Pepsi Zero Sugar? It's my favorite soda pop.
Let me smell your breath.
Like silly breath. Like silly breath.
Smegma.
Anyway.
Where's my Mountain Dew? I keep it in your microwave.
My first one, I keep hearing a lot of item. Well, you picked Sonic Speed. That's an ability. Final Fantasy style magic. Doesn't matter what school, any school.
Yes.
The drawback to me would be either you would have to continuously use a school of magic to improve. There's three ways I could see it being done. You would either have to continuously use magic to improve. So you wouldn't be able to just be like, oh, I have access to black and white magic. I can use like Firaga right off the bat. No, you'd have to be like fire, 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 and use it for a period of time before you'd be able to use stronger things. Maybe like the magic itself would take a toll on your body. You'd have to work it like a muscle. Or you'd have a set amount of slots that you could only, like a spell book. Or, I don't know. But yeah, like I would love to have the ability to like go up to somebody who's like if somebody at work got hurt, like if they sprain their ankle or something, walk up and just go cure. That would be another drawback. I think you would have to incant it.
Yep.
And so instead of just being like, you'd have to be like fire, like say the name of the spell on like snap or make a motion.
I could see that though with magic when you said you have to kind of work out like a muscle.
Because that's how like most of the games work. Like
That's
as you
also
level
kinda
up,
how
you get
D&D
more
works.
MP. You get access to the abilities. So I figure the more you use it, the more mana you'd be able to hold, and the more powerful magic you'd be able to cast.
That's also kind of how it works with D&D, because technically when you learn a spell, either as a sorcerer or a wizard, you have to like, especially a wizard, you have to like learn it and in tune to it.
Yeah,
in
don't
your
you have to
spellbook.
like practice it and shit? Yeah.
Yep. Very much in tune to it as a wizard.
But like, and I'm talking like there's only 3. If you're counting real Final Fantasy magic, there's only really 3 schools: black, white, and blue.
Can we also talk about how canonically Donald Duck is one of the most powerful magic users on the planet? Because
there's only 2 instances of characters in Square Enix history that have cast Zeta Flare, and that's a Bahamut, a variation of Bahamut, and Donald fucking Duck.
Yep. Which was amazing. I was like, I wasn't ready.
But at least I'd cure people more than Donald ever would.
Donald's just like, get up.
Did I ever tell you the story about when I went on the Disney cruise with my family?
In case you're wondering if you hear a dog barking, my dog is going
It's
crazy.
Buddy's having a good time.
Bro, I haven't heard him bark this much ever.
I went on a Disney cruise with my family. And
I'm jealous.
At the start of the
Every
cruise,
single one of my friends have either gone to Disney World or on Disney Cruise but me.
it was called the Wish. Very big ship. Dude, we should go sometime.
Yeah.
That's another decent trip. We can get to the airport, get a
Honestly, I wouldn't mind just going back to Disney in general.
it's a lot of I've been so many times.
It wasn't
it's too
the
much
one time
walking
you
for me
went.
nowadays.
It's just rain.
And the reason why I didn't see everything I wanted to see because my uncle and aunt were like, yeah, we can only go here, here, and here, and after that we're good.
Yeah,
Then-
it loses its
but-
novelty after enough time.
Oh, I'm
but,
sure it
like,
would. But it kind of helped us because my cousin worked there, so we were able to get into like the faster lines.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that benefited
The one
us
place
greatly.
I want to go to really badly is the Star Wars area. Build
It's
your own
pretty nice.
lightsaber. Meet Chewbacca.
That
blue
would
and
be sick.
blue and green milk.
Yes.
I had both. They were pretty good. They were like fruit
That's like
smoothies.
keep that and Animal King. They're like the 2 keep and Meat and Stitch because that's just me.
Yeah,
He's
that
pretty
was the
hard.
one-
He's pretty hard to find, actually.
that was the one I wasn't able to go to was the Animal Kingdom, and I wanted to go.
Oh, you want
to
to?
that.
Animal
that's
Kingdom's
like-
sick, dude. I love Animal Kingdom.
I wish I could have gone to that.
The main thing, like everything about it's cool. The main thing I want to do is Kilimanjaro Safari because that's when you go around the thing and some animals are just there. Shut up, phone.
Okay, so back to the story.
Anyways,
So what they were doing was, for all the little kids as they were getting on, they were giving out these plastic, like star wands. So it was just a clear plastic wand that said "Wish" Disney Wish on it, and that had a blue star on the tip. And so during the cruise, obviously they gave one to my little niece, but during the cruise I found one just sitting out in the open. Nobody was coming to get it. It was just sitting on a sign.
this is mine now.
And that's basically what happened. I was like, fuck it, free souvenir. And I went, we went along with the trip. I got a character greet with Mickey Mouse on the beach when we stopped on the Disney private island. And I spoke to Mickey with the Mickey voice. That was one of the coolest reactions I've ever had from a Disney character. I walked up to him. He was like at a Humvee on the beach. And I walked up to him
Now
and
let's
I'm like,
picture him driving that Humvee.
I looked at my mother and I said, I'm gonna do the Mickey voice, and the camera person looked over at me when I said that, and she's like, no, don't do, or my mom was like, no, don't do the Mickey voice, and the camera person's like, you could do it, like do it.
Do it.
I was like, okay. So I'm walking up to Mickey and I go, well, hey there, fella, how you going? And he's like, and I'm like, yep, I'll give you your voice back. And I was just like, I rubbed my throat and threw it towards him.
Did he catch
So
it?
that was one of the funny points. But then I realized there was a Donald during this cruise.
Bro, I wish I could. do
And
Donald's
the
voice.
thing is, because obviously if these characters are doing meet and greets on the beach, they're probably doing meet and greets on the boat. That night, there was a Donald meet and greet.
Oh, boy.
I was like, I did the funny Mickey Mouse thing.
Let me do
I wonder.
Donald voice.
I wonder. No, I didn't want to do the Donald voice. You're gonna love this. I wonder if I can convince the Donald to cure me. I wonder.
Yes.
I wonder if the person would get the reference.
Yeah.
So I have pictures, and they're not very great. And I
think you showed me the one.
I was
picture.
very excited because I was like, this person actually got the joke and did it. So I was really excited, and the pictures were kind of not great quality. But I waited in line, and I'm sitting there, and it's my turn, and I walk up. Fuck off! I walk up. I walk up with the wand in my hand, and I go, "Oh, great Wizard Donald! I know you're on vacation, but would you please cure me?" And I like kneeled down and offered the wand to him, and he grabbed it from me and went like this. And it was one of the greatest things ever, because either it was like they were just humoring an idiot who was just having fun on a cruise, or he knew the
man behind the mask
he or she knew and was just like, fuck it, we ball. But they were like into it. They like thrust it up. It wasn't like they just went like this and tapped me on the shoulder or something. They like, you know. They knew the reference, so they went like this.
That's great.
And I was like, this is awesome.
About to turn into a Disney thing, because I saw a clip of, so there's this woman, she's an artist, she's just going around drawing the Disney characters, right?
Yeah.
So she did one of Hercules and Meg.
Ooh.
And how they do the meet and greet with them is like, it's like a little area kind of.
Yeah.
So you have boom, boom, boom. So you've got Herc, Meg, and sometimes these two will meet up together. Right beside them is Hades.
Oh, no.
In the full James Wood, the whole thing. So they're looking at it like Hercules. Now, in this one, I think Herc and Meg are like the real people, like how they do Aladdin.
Yeah, they do like people.
And then Hades is the full, like the Mickey Mouse get up. So they're looking at it, they're gushing over it. Hades is wondering what's going on. Hades walks over, looks at the picture, goes like, is looking between Herc, Meg, and the picture, and then looks at the girl, points the thing, and she's like, mm-hmm. And he takes it from Herc, looks at it, and then holds it up to the crowd gathering around, and they're like, oh, wow. And he's like, no. Like, a.k.a. get louder.
That's awesome.
Apparently Hades loved it.
That's awesome.
I'm like you picture that from like Genie. I'm not picturing Hades doing that.
No,
That's
that's the thing. Those people in those costumes probably appreciate things like that,
Oh, yeah.
where they like, you know, get shown cool things, or, you know, in my case, have somebody, you know, mess around with them and have fun, like copying Mickey's voice or having Donald try to cure you. The funniest thing is that he was in a sailor getup at the time too.
Yes.
He was like in a sailor shirt with a little hat.
His getup.
I don't remember if I mentioned it to you. Did you see the one guy that cosplayed as Walt Disney?
No.
So I saw a video. A guy did a perfect get up of Walt Disney.
Wow.
Started walking up to the characters, and the characters like they're acting like all surprised, and he's like, "You guys are awesome," and Goofy's like acting all bashful, like, "Oh, shucks." Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And then he's going up to like the live actors, like the princesses and all. They're like, "Oh, it's really nice to meet you, Mr. Disney." You know,
That's
it's
incredible.
like, man, that was awesome. That was so cool.
There was one I saw.
I would love to just go to Disney in a random cosplay that's not even like Disney based. You know, it'd be really funny, like Pokemon trainer Peppino Reptar at Disney.
Yeah.
You would die probably, but
no, apparently
I'd throw a
apparently
Pokeball
it has
at
a fan
Mickey.
in it.
oh, as a fan,
Yeah, it is,
oh, that's
apparently has a fan,
incredible.
so I'll be all right.
I'd throw a Pokeball at Mickey. It's like, I can't catch you.
Peppino ran to the wrong way. He's now at Disney World. Oh well, there's an Italian restaurant over there. Let's go.
Just Reptar and Stitch, just spaces.
What Reptar's like?
I saw, like, going to Disney again, there was a post I saw, this girl, when she was a baby and, like, little girl, she, her favorite was Snow White.
Yeah.
And she went back as an adult. She hadn't been to Disney in years. And she found out that the woman who played Snow White back then was still there, but now she's playing the fairy godmother from Cinderella.
Oh my God.
She found her, showed her the pictures of her as Snow White with this girl, and she remembered.
Aw.
Wow, that's crazy.
And she just had this look on her face on the mouth cover like, oh my God, I do remember this. I'm like, I love Disney.
That's awesome.
See, the thing is about Disney. It's
They'll remember.
It's not just the environment that makes it like Disney itself. Yeah, it's a really cool theme park, but it's the people.
Yep.
Like
You know they
I've
have a
never
rule as the cast members, let the kid let go first in a
Yep.
hug.
Yep.
Because if you let go first, they might still need it. So
Yeah.
let the kid let go first, or let the special needs first, or let the adult let go first.
Yeah.
And then
But they yeah, I've never had a bad like food service experience or like a
Bro, I just wanna
ride
go to Pizza
experience.
Planet.
Pizza Planet's cool.
I just want to go Pizza Planet.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to go there either.
All right, that's it. We're planning a Disney vacation.
So did we skip the Japan trip next year and do a Disney vacation instead?
Honestly, I think as like much as it is, I think Disney's more feasible than Japan.
I'm not gonna lie.
Probably.
Maybe we wait a couple of years for Japan.
Yeah.
Because I have credit card debt.
Yeah, I got it, but I got to pay
And
off.
Although
Yeah.
Disney is not as bad as you think. If you get a decent plan, I bet the three of us could probably go on vacation for a week for like
Yeah.
$2,000.
It's just, and there's literally like, I could find the guidebooks again and be like, hey, these are the good places to go. This is how you do the character meet and greets. You'll go see, like, you go to a specific spot, you'll go see the Winnie the Pooh characters in the morning
Yeah.
if you want to go do that.
We
Or-
definitely
I'm
go.
gonna have to see if my cousin can maybe get us into the quicker lines. Hey, cousin.
I will take
Well,
an
most
of the-
vacation to go to
Most
Disney.
of the time, when you do a plan, you get the ability to like have that.
Yeah, just do like fast stuff.
Yeah, do like the fast. Well, it's different now.
Yeah, because
You have
the
to, like-
books I had were like two.
You have to like
2014.
book your time, which is better. Like you book
Yeah.
a time, then you have to use it before you can book another time. But it means you guaranteed like, hey, at 5:30, if I go to the ride, I can get right into the fast pass.
Yep. Also, the one other thing I want to see, I want to see those stinking fireworks.
Oh,
I
wanna see the
did get a
fireworks.
chance to see the fireworks, and they were fucking sick.
Minus the army, straight up with like just ammunition and firepower. Disney's number 2,
Oh, yeah.
just because of the fireworks.
Yeah.
So
At least one time in my life, I want to do the Walt Disney Halloween Spectacular Halloween Party. But that's like planning a whole trip in and of itself.
well,
On
that
top
and you're
of
going to be
Disney.
around a bunch of screaming, yelling kids. and
Listen, I'll be part of it. I'll go trick or treating in Disney World. Dadgummit!
It's like,
Don't try to
There's-
stop me.
There's our cosplay trip.
oh gosh.
Next year,
Yeah.
next October. Do we want to lock it in, boys? Like right here on the podcast? Do we want to lock it in?
Maybe.
He's like, I kind of want
Tentatively, yes.
Tentatively, yes.
Just because,
Life.
yeah. Just because life and just because it's
we're
like
not gonna do trauma dump part 3 right now, boys. But it's been
You're-
a rough week for all of us.
yeah.
I think.
And you're going to, realistic, you're booking Disney, but you're also on top of that booking the entire, because the party itself is a whole other ticket.
The what?
Like the
Is it
type of
really?
thing we do the Halloween party, that's a whole separate ticket. But you get everything with it.
So, as much as I love to talk about more Disney,
Yeah, can we go to the other one? Like, we're about to start the Disney podcast right over.
Yeah, like we completely went off the rails. So, what was your?
It was Disney. It was worth it.
Yeah. What was your second power ability or item?
Yeah.
Call sign suitcase.
I think we'll go like 3 each and then swap it back over.
Yeah, if I could think of a third off the top of my head after we're like getting off track. I think my second would be, and this is a game more that I
This is
know.
about to be Disney related.
This is stuff more that I know than you guys know. You guys have seen me talk about this game though, like the Project Moon stuff. I would like what's called Ego. So basically, what Ego is there's 3 variants. There's weapon egos, there's armor egos, and then there's just like manifested egos. Where like, so what it is ego is a piece of equipment. Made from the soul, basically. So basically, it's like a piece of yourself or a piece of an abnormality. If you if you somehow gain the favor of an abnormality, you might be gifted a piece of ego, which could be a weapon of some kind, a suit of some kind that provides resistances. And when it comes to the self, like everybody has their own form of ego that manifests in different ways. We've not really had a main character that can manifest ego yet, like true ego. But we do have, we have one example of Virgilius manifesting ego,
Oh.
which gives him the ability to manipulate and move through blood.
So it's all like, do you get to pick, or is it just like what you get
So-
is what you get?
So when it comes to, by the way, there's the shot in game if you want to see. That looks so fucking cool. But
Bro,
in the different games, how it works is in Lobotomy Corporation, ego is basically equipment pieces. So
did you say lobotomy?
yeah, it's called Lobotomy Corporation.
Bro.
I should show you sometime.
I wasn't ready.
You'd probably enjoy it. It's a PC game. It's really fun. So how it would work is like you work with an abnormality enough, and then you could purchase this ego equipment. So they come in all sorts of things: swords, bows, guns, hammers, any feasible weapon you could think of probably could be an ego weapon. Now, ego armor is generally just other suits. So it's just dog MSR.
Yeah, we have a
Look at
special
him.
guest called Buddy Peppers.
He's Butters. That's me.
You have something to say, buddy?
Barking up a storm down there.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. And like different ego armors give different resistances, or different weapons deal different types of damage.
I can just very faintly see, like, there's the line where we're quiet. Because listening to him sniff, I can just barely see the little things.
I just want to. That's why I was
looked over
quiet,
and
because I
just
wanted
saw
to
it.
see if it would pick it up.
It just barely, I looked at him like, that's Buddy.
But then in the second game, Library of Ruina, how it worked is it was ego pages. So you worked with, how it worked in the game was that you built a deck of pages, and that's how you did combat. You would pick your page and do your attack. But ego pages were like, you equipped an abnormality. I didn't really get that far to use them, but you had abnormalities that were there with you, in a sense, and you could switch to their abilities. So you could switch from your own hand to a page, like a set of pre-selected pages that did very powerful attacks.
Shit.
But you can only, I think you can only use them like once a
Like
battle.
that.
And then in Limbus Company, it's basically their equipment. Basically, you get an ego that just unleashes an attack. Every center in Limbus comes with their own like stock ego, and it's somewhat kind of based around like their story. So like, I mean, you've heard me talk about this character a lot, and you're gonna laugh at me, but like Don Quixote's, she basically pulls out a lance. It goes, "Let's go, Rosciante," and it turns out instead of being a horse, Rosciante is the name of her shoes. And she just comes running forward, and she stabs her lance into the first target, or into the target she hits, and just stab.
Nice.
You gonna make it? Is he biting your foot?
Yeah, I'm kind of toying with him, though.
Delicious.
I can hear him growling, too.
But like, there's different egos that take the place of abnormalities. And in fact, they actually just released one this week. I'll show you real quick if I can find it.
Looks brutal.
Yeah. So basically, when using this ego, they change their look and just unleash a very powerful attack. And then they have a corrosion version,
Dope.
which is like, if they run out of sanity, this is what happens.
Thanks.
So like, there's a ton of them out. There's like all sorts of different egos, and
Nice.
they do different things. I think it'd be really cool to just be like, if your emotions ride really high, you get a positive effect out of it. But if you're really stressed out and you have ego on, it corrodes you and something bad happens. So that would be the drawback. Like if you're really happy,
Corroded a long time ago.
if you're really happy, like your ego is going to benefit you more. But if you're upset, you could be corroded and controlled by it.
Shit.
I would have been corroded a long
Very
time ago.
complicated system.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to have the Limbus podcast where I teach you guys how to play Limbus Company, because it's a free to play game on mobile and PC.
Freaking.
Oh boy.
Limbus Company.
This motherfucker,
I wish the stuff that I have written down is just as complex as that, but they're not.
Win rate, win rate, win rate, win rate, win rate,
Yeah,
win
mine
rate, win rate,
not
win
even
rate.
close.
So
Well, kind of.
next one I got. We can be like daredevils and record it to YouTube, and if we die, it wouldn't matter because we take a 1-up mushroom.
Oh yeah.
So like,
just essentially extra lives.
Hey Josh, stand there. Let me use my ego on you.
yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about dying or anything. It's just like I have 45,000 lives. I'm good.
Hey, I've got
But
a
the
1-up
question
mushroom in my
becomes, how
ass
do you-
crack. Could you put it in my mouth, please? Why is it in your ass crack? It's marinating.
So here's the question: how do you get these 1-up mushrooms?
I don't fucking know. How would you get the majority of this shit we're talking about?
100 coins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just go find the stinking assassins in Egypt and get the stinking hidden blade.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
They're under
That's
the
simple.
Sphinx.
You're sitting there on a camel in the middle of the desert, and,
Sing-
and you're like,
Singing Arabian Nights from Aladdin.
and you're like really sweating and like you're dehydrated, and you're like, this sucks.
An Arabian Nights.
And then I get in front of the Sphinx. It's like, it's small. Because in
it's
reality,
like
the
this
Sphinx
big.
is not that big.
If I knew,
Yeah.
if I knew that I'd be safe going there, I would love to go see the pyramids and the Sphinx.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Yes.
God, it did.
Ah,
It did.
hell yeah! It ain't a maximum mouthage podcast without a fart.
Exactly. So the next one. So you know about these. You don't because you haven't played the games.
Nope.
Plasmids from BioShock.
Oh yeah,
Dude. So basically what the plasmids are, you drink it and it like,
or inject it.
or inject it, yes. And
Okay.
it like goes into your DNA and reconstructs it. And like, if I wanted to summon a herd of crows to peck your eyes out, I could just be like, ha!
Just
Crows just attack you and kill you. Or if I want to electrocute you, I could just be like, boom, electrocute you.
Yikes.
Or if I wanted to cave your head in with a wrench, I would just equip a passive plasmid that increases wrench damage and just tongue.
Start swinging.
I still want to do a wrench only playthrough of the first BioShock because it is doable.
Yeah.
Be so fun.
I have them not downloaded, but they're on my system.
Just tung 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 tung.
I just have too much other stuff I want to play and then don't
Yeah.
want to play at the same time.
I know that feeling. And so since you and I eat, and we can eat,
Oh, we can eat.
No.
and if somebody pisses us off, we can grab a power pellet. And the person that we hate turns blue, and we just chomp them and just eat
Their
them in one
eyeballs
bite.
fly around
Yeah.
until they respawn.
Or it's like real life.
You just
where-
ate my girlfriend.
You're
Dude,
just
it's
like-
okay. She'll respawn.
Yeah. They're like blinking blue and white, and you chop their head off, and just blood's everywhere, and they're still blinking blue and
Good
white. So
Lord.
it'd be all like bloody and shit.
Look, there's people I don't like, but I'm not a mass murderer.
I'm not a mass burn.
He is that, though.
So
That was your 3.
yes, that was my 3.
This is more like a sentimental thing, mostly because I want to have this in my hand in, like, real life. Arthur's journal from Red Dead. Like, I know you can, like, read it, like, thoroughly all the way through, like, you just sit there with it. But I'd like, those journals just look cool, and, like, I want to, like, know, like, Arthur Morgan touched this.
Yeah.
You know, I wish what somebody would do in like Etsy or something. They actually recreate his journal
Word for word, drawing
and page
for
for
drawing.
page, exactly how his sketches
I
were
bet
in the
you
game.
there's
There's
something-
most likely is, probably.
That would be sick.
Oh mercy.
So this one is more of a kind of a fun thing. It's 2 in 1 almost. The snag machine from Pokemon Coliseum and XD, and also a Pokeball. So if you're just like chilling, and you're like, I like that dog. Equip the snag machine, throw the Pokeball.
Can I pet
That's
that
now your
dog?
dog. Or like just like a wild like animal's like, I want that Pokeball. It's yours now, and it obeys.
That would be cool. You know, I was thinking about the Pokeball, and I thought, like, if somebody was pissing you off, throw the ball at them, put duct tape around it so they can't escape, and just, like, throw it off a cliff.
And then
It's like,
forget it.
suck it, nerd.
So you'd have to like really hate somebody to do that.
Yeah.
That's like in terms of like assassins too. Like you gotta really want this dude dead.
It's like Pal World where you can actually catch humans.
Bro, I love that game.
It's so fun.
It's more fun with online people, but I love that game.
Yeah. We can totally play that sometime too.
Yeah.
You can get it on Game Pass and on
Yep.
it's cross-platform.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of Game Pass, you know the damn prices are going up again?
Yep.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yep.
How bad
Everything's
is
going
it?
up.
I don't remember the exact tiers, but when I read them, it's like, really?
unfortunately.
And apparently, I guess they're removing games too as they're upping the price.
Yep.
They
lot are
always
coming off.
always
Yeah, a lot are coming
switch
off
out games though.
But
coming
it's
on.
like, come on. I understand because there's like all the Call of Duties are on there, Crash Bandicoot.
Not all of them.
Oh, not all of them?
Not all of them. All
Call of
like,
Duty is
the most
debatably
recent
not
because
good
they do
anymore.
the same thing.
Well,
Assassin's
no,
Creed.
but I see why people would get game passes for those games.
Yeah.
I do. That's how I do my trial runs. Like if I like this game, I might go scoop it up.
Yeah.
But if I don't like this game, no harm, no foul.
Oh, let's see. Was that?
Would you lump that as like 2 or lump that as 3? Because technically I did say 3.
That's 2. Do one more.
So the other one, this would actually be completely useful with the price it is. Doesn't have to be Pokemon. Doesn't have to be Final Fantasy or anything. Any game that has a shop that has potions or antidotes to automatically you drink it, you spray it, you're good.
Yeah.
Like
Reasonable.
hypothetically, you do Pokemon. You feeling like crap? You just got beat up by a bully. Either go buy a potion or scoop one up. You spray it, you're good. You're poisoned by a rattlesnake or something, and you can make it there. You happen to have one. Spray antidote, you're good.
What are you looking at?
Or like you apparently. Like everybody's like nobody paying attention to me.
My dog's staring at us.
Yep. Or like any game that has it.
He's
just
waiting for one of
go.
us to drop dead so he can have a free dinner.
Yep.
You already ate most of your dinner.
You did eat.
Or you just mentally ain't feeling it. Drink
I
an
love
elixir.
when he looks at you, like side eyes you, because like his right eye seems to kind of like lazy over and his left eye stays the same. Like watch him side eye you. Like his left eye stays the same.
Yeah. It's just the right eye moving.
It's just the right eye moving, dude.
So, just speaking of lazy eye, I found out how Shawn Michaels got his lazy eye.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
What happened?
So, this wrestler named Shawn Michaels, the one who had the Sexy Boy theme song we were listening to earlier,
Yeah.
he was perfectly fine. Both eyes were quote unquote normal. But he just come back from a very serious. He essentially broke his back on the edge of a casket.
Well, shit.
And he came back after a while, and it was like, I think it's his first actual match back on Monday Night Raw or something.
Yeah.
And he's fighting this wrestler named Kane, who's 7 feet tall, 300-something pounds. Big monster, big red machine, big red monster.
Mm-hmm.
He's running at Kane, and Kane puts his foot up. It was called a big boot. Clocked him right in the eye. So the tendon or muscle that kind of just keeps your eye like set there
Yeah.
kind of got wonky. So now his eye's kind of just like there.
Yeah, he has a lazy eye now.
Yeah, it's kind of just there. No fault to Kane. No, it happens. Just
Yikes,
like in
it
wrestling,
does
it
happen, yeah.
happens. Because one guy, The Undertaker, his first match, he lost at WrestleMania. He doesn't remember any of it because he got concussed in the first 5 minutes. Could not figure out how, and something just hit that window.
Dude, there's ghosts and shit
It's
here
spooky.
today. I'm pooping my pants.
It's spooky. Listen, it's the middle of July. It ain't even October. Calm down.
I shaded in my pants.
So would you like to?
Yeah,
name
that's
three,
my three.
If you can think of any.
If I could think of 3. This is going to be another one that you guys might not know.
So I'm good.
Oh, you were humming. I thought you were like shitting your pants.
No,
right
I'm
there.
good. So, that happens. I'm like, I was like, hold on,
I heard fart. I thought I heard fart. It was just you going,
buddy. I see your butt.
The creation gun from Gmod,
Aw.
where you
That'd be
just
sick.
you pick something, punch it in, just go. And
Yeah.
Give me a bean burrito. Beep, 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 beep. Psong.
Give me multiple bean burritos.
500 cigarettes.
Give me $1 million.
Give me anime waifu.
I would like my anime cat girl. Psong.
And it's a body pillow.
Why would you want a body pillow if you had the cat girl?
No, 'cause that's what pops out is just a body pillow or a corpse. Because I don't know if they can do live things.
Damn. No, they can do live things.
Cool.
Like models and stuff. Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, the create gun would be really cool.
Yeah.
Look, I know this is one that you said one-up mushrooms, but just the super shroom in general. Or any Mario power-up. Like,
Fire flower.
who wouldn't want to have the fire flower just to be like, blip,
Or the Tanuki suit.
the Tanuki suit.
Or the old school cape.
Well,
The cake.
here's the thing though. I wanted to do those, but if you did like the raccoon suit, you would have to constantly have that P power up because it will run out after a while.
I've got P power up.
Yeah.
He said peace.
And if you did the cape power up, you would constantly have to like
Running start.
be running, and once you stop running, you go down. Because and I was also thinking of the bunny ears from Mario Land 2. Those
you were talking.
Those
about
can make
that.
you fly too, but you kind of just like hover, and then you eventually go down.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do those, but it's like, I guess like if you're jumping over a chasm or something, they would work, but not like I'm going to go travel to work.
You do know the cape from Super Mario World can be infinite. Like you can fly infinite if you time it right. If you time it right, you can keep yourself at the same height.
Well, yeah. Well, you still always have your running start.
Well, you have to running start, but you don't have to like keep that speed up when you're going in the air.
True.
Man, thinking of a third one. I was like, wow, there's so many options, but it's just like at the same time, it's like shit. There's so much to think about.
It's like,
And it would
would
be
this
cool
be
if, like,
feasible?
You're about to get into like a street fight with someone, they get the super mushroom, you grow 10 times the size. Like, guess what, bitch?
Or you just get a star and you're just like,
You just like flick them.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
just like, hey, babe, you got protection? You know I do. Pulls out a mushroom. What?
That's not protection. This made you bigger.
Doof, doof, doof.
Yeah, she like bites it or something. Do. Ah, shit. There we go. That's a little better.
Man, I feel like gas.
Like,
I was going to say something else, but I just couldn't think. I was going to say I feel like Vin Diesel because I'm gas.
Can
What
you
is?
think of a third one?
Can I
or-
think of a third one?
Can he? Yes. Will he?
Or do you
No.
want to count those as...
Kirby's copy abilities.
That would be cool, but you would have to eat people. And eat things.
Or creatures.
Yeah, or eat creatures.
Or eat things that embody that element.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not specifically, it doesn't specifically say all the time that he has to eat a creature to get things. He, if an enemy throws a bomb at him and he inhales the bomb, in some games he gets the bomb ability.
True.
So if you took an ice cube, enabled your copy ability, and just went, you could, breathe ice.
Oh, dude, I'm just so warm. Here, let me blow on you.
Here, let me blow you.
Oh, it feels so good. That'd be sick. I can see that.
And then, you could just go.
Yeah.
Now, would you have all of it, or would it just be the copy powers?
Could just be the copy powers. Copy powers themselves, there's a couple that give flight even if, even without his natural, hover.
Right.
Although those would be arguably hard to get in a real world scenario.
True. So, let's see. 3 that I got here. Now, I don't know if you guys played the game enough to get this power up, but once you beat, I think, the second to last world in Crash 3,
Nope.
you get a Wampa bazooka. And
Bro?
literally, Crash Bandicoot gets a giant bazooka on his shoulder, and he can shoot things from a distance. Because, at the beginning of the game, there's a chicken, and you can never catch the chicken. But with the bazooka, you can actually shoot the chicken and it just blows up in the feathers.
That's
But
incredible.
with the
That's
Wampa,
what he gets.
with the Wampa bazooka, when you shoot things, they don't just explode or anything. They just poof into a cloud of smoke.
Yeah.
So screw silencers, screw missile launchers and shit. Just take that Wampa bazooka, shoot your enemy, and just
Yeah, fair enough.
and then you get some Wampa fruit for it.
There you go.
Mass produce them. No more blood. No more body limbs
No.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Just poof.
The kicker would be they just turn into Wampa fruits.
That'd be incredible.
And
What do you think Wampa fruits taste like?
I don't know.
Probably a mixture between apple and mango.
Yeah, because
Maybe
it
a
is,
small hint of peach.
Maybe a small
Yeah.
bit of peach.
Maybe.
because
It would be tropical. It would definitely be tropical.
There's another podcast. Food from video games and what you think they taste like and what you want to eat.
Yeah, I could see that.
Let's do that next week.
We could. Thank you.
And now I gotta say, don't you ever do that again.
I'm gonna.
I know.
So let's see.
Anyways,
So I always try to think of different ones that just make travel easier. The warp whistle from Mario 3.
Now, how would you specify its work? It works because a lot of warp whistles only take you to contained areas.
Yeah, I know that would probably be that.
Would it
be
be?
the big
Would it
problem.
be? Would it be a case of you would have to attune the warp whistle to a place, and
because
then
if you're working as a construction worker or like out in the field somewhere, any field you think about, it's boom.
Yeah,
There could be any
that
field
that
that's
would be the
closest.
only downfall. Is like somehow you would have to figure out
Or like a farm.
how to get it to the specific spot that you want to drop it off.
either that or like I said, you have to attune it to a place by like. I don't know. There would be a way to attune it and like lock it into a place, but then it can only go to that place.
Yeah.
And then you have to reattune it to like another place.
Yep.
Maybe like a very like minor ritual or a code word or something.
Mm-hmm. And speaking with the theme of Crash Bandicoot, the Aku Aku mask. It makes you invincible, absolutely invincible for a short period of time. It just mask goes on you, boom, 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 boom,
Except
boom,
for
boom,
holes.
Boom, boom. Yes,
Yep.
except for holes. Because
So-
holes are big and you can fall down and go boom.
Don't step on a
Yeah.
crack or the mask will break.
And it'd just be cool to sit there and hear the music going while you have the mask on too.
Oh my god!
Yeah, going through a crowd of people.
Pew, 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 pew.
Now you best hope you're gonna say spot when the mask wears off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because if you're in the middle of traffic on the highway at
Yeah.
5:30 at night, you in trouble.
yeah. Oh shit.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh poopy.
Can you imagine Crash saying that? Oh poopy.
Oh poopy.
Oh, poop! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh. Do you just play Crash hitting puberty? That's exactly
It's
what
an
that
old
sounds
mean
like.
high butter.
No, Crash finally he can touch himself.
Jeez.
Ah shit.
This Bandicoot needs some Bandicooter.
Bandicooter.
That's an awful thing. Bandicussy.
And this will be the
Because his
last
girlfriend
time
from
you hear
another
me.
dimension has a giant ass compared to the big tit version from the first Crash.
Damn.
So now he has the best
What?
of both worlds.
He's over going, what y'all talking about? Come be in this conversation.
We're talking about adult stuff, buddy. You can't talk about this. You're
Yeah,
just a wee
technically
little
you're
child.
Like, what? 2, 3 years old?
Ah,
You
gonna be 2 this year.
Technically 16 in dog years. Or is it 7
I think
to
it's
1?
7, so
14.
I think he's 14.
He can drink next year. What?
Just the fact that
Bro, if you think about it, Tall and Skinny also can't drink until he's 21.
it's just the fact that my dog's gonna be 2 years old, and I remember bringing him home when he was like in my shoulder.
Bro, I was
did-
there when you
Yeah.
brought him home.
Huh?
I was there when you brought. I carried his box.
I carried his box.
I did. And
So-
then I put him in the cart in PetSmart. And he went first time baby shopping.
So those are my 3.
If I can find it.
And
I'll
then
show
he
you
got
guys a
gushed
picture.
over by Grandpa's.
Yeah.
We were supposed to play D&D, but he ended up getting a dog.
So these are the dogs like now.
I got PS5 at that point. So my big thing was I go, oh,
Poppers.
And I'm going to search down for. I'll search down. Keep talking.
those are your 3. My turn.
Minikai.
I'll tell you, these are my last 3 because the other ones weren't realistic and it was all violent. And I don't want to be violent.
And all violent. I mean, most of mine are
Listen,
violent or beating the
I'll
shit
tell
out
you
of
the ones
somebody.
that I
so-
crossed out. It was Kratos' axe from the recent games or his blades. Just because they're cool.
Yeah, collector's item.
Yeah. Or, I don't know, this didn't entirely count, but I just want him. Dutch's horse from Red Dead just because I want a pure white horse.
Yeah, fair enough.
And, like, you don't get to touch the count. I tried.
Yeah.
He bucks you right off. I'm like, oh.
That's funny.
But my realistic ones. I want to be able to transform into anything I want, like a ditto. Like, if you just, like, don't want to talk to somebody, just go as a houseplant.
That was the one on the right, by the way.
The big wow.
Yeah. I call that dog bone structure animal. Because her head has like a bony ridge at the very peak of it, so I just call her Neanderthal dog or bone structure animal.
Wow, you're cool.
Somebody's overcompensating for a tiny penis outside. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah. I had someone.
Someone zooming by. All I can call zoom.
I was moist before that, but now I'm completely dry.
Someone did that when I was on my way home from work.
The fuck is up with the cough?
That wasn't a cough. It was like a really shitty laugh. But I was trying to play like some really weird character there. But that would be another really good podcast idea. Is that we do a podcast just in a character.
Oh gosh!
Like, don't pick like not even like a character like media or something. Just like make a persona.
You got to do Schlov.
And like try to do a voice and try to hold the podcast the entire time. That would be really fun. Have like a
or do what Boogie did. Do just like the stereotypical really really fat guy.
This is a really really fat guy.
Hey, did you get that bean burrito?
Guys.
Hi guys,
Me Francis. I just had butter on butter, and I haven't seen my penis in 12 years.
Dude, you do that voice bit so
Technically,
well.
you classify it as legally dead at that point.
Oh shit, yeah. No, I think that'd be a really fun one to do, like a role play one where it's just like.
No, but Schlov. Really quick, getting off topic. Schlov is gonna be like really obnoxious. I haven't done it in so long.
I
am Schlov.
He's like.
That'd be really funny.
Picture Ed as a Russian.
Yeah,
I could see the Ed mixed with the Heavy from TF2.
Yeah, I also got a redneck character, Jebediah Adler.
You know what I could bring to the table?
He's just a basic redneck boy. I tell you what.
I could bring Tittles the Wonder Dwarf.
Yes.
No, if we do that, I got to get. If there's somebody who can do that, I got to get Chuck. He has an amazingly funny homeless guy he does in GTA RP. And he just has a high-pitched voice for him, and all he does is steal people's shoes. And he's done it.
That's awesome.
It's funny because I was not necessarily late to work, but I wasn't as early as I normally was because normally I show up at work like 45 minutes ahead of time. Just because I wanted my me time before I go walking into craziness.
Yeah.
And I've said this on record. They know about it.
You know, I'm thinking about it now. The best way to go about it would be like have him play like a therapist character or a talk show character and be interviewing the two of us. You could do Schlov and I'll do Tittles and have it like a high fantasy style. This is an interview or this is a talk show. We've got two guests on tonight, and
yep.
Because I think he's good at like mediating or whatever you want to call it. What is it? Whatever. At
that point, it's mediating.
At
that point, I'm just thinking referee.
It'd be really funny to have him be like, so what do you guys think about this topic that's going on in the Highlands right now? I think we need a little bit more beer out there. And then just that's
about to be a whole lot of improv.
Yeah, but that would be sick. That would be a really good one.
Next Unhinged episode, Unplanned. There you go.
I have quite a few different voice characters actually. I have another one, Sally Falsax.
I was about to think you got to do the
what?
one too. Yes.
Sally Falsax is just this really.
Your stereotypical Valley girl.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Like I love pink and fashion.
And Starbucks.
And Starbucks.
Then you do the Starbucks one, but you name off a drink that's from like McDonald's.
I like the McFlurry. That's McDonald's. I like the McFlurry.
No, it's not. It's
well, I meant the Frosty.
That's
like Wendy's.
The Frosty's good too.
That would be a good idea.
What just happened with this podcast?
I don't, dude.
We've been going off
season
topic.
2. We're probably gonna be like
We're
brainstorming too.
We're planning and brainstorming on air with what we had left and new ideas.
Yeah, so we're gonna be unhinged on probably almost every fucking podcast. So
I can't wait for this.
Welcome and enjoy the ride.
I can't
Buckle
wait for
up.
this season's unhinged episode because it's gonna be.
Yep.
God, what kind of cursed thumbnail are we gonna make this time for? Look, the casting couch one was peak.
yeah.
Here's what we did for this thumbnail. It's us, and we're just holding up a sign that says "We're back," and it's just like I don't know if you could do like a creepy voice. We're back.
No. You know what you do? You know what you do for the next one? You bring the casting couch back, but you have a very nervous Morgan Freeman on the couch with the 3 of us behind him.
You make it
With
how
a
like
sign that says "We're back" above his head.
you make it like we're like the shadows over him, and then underneath like we're back, or it's Morgan Freeman going, they're back.
Round 2. Fight.
And for some reason, we all have weapons in the shadow. Like a barbed wire bat, a board with nails on it, and like a whip. That's what a whip's for.
Somebody should have a dildo.
Oh my god. You should
good.
find a picture of the Meat Canyon Bad Dragon dildo and use that. No, they actually. Did you know that they actually went to? Have you ever seen a Meat Canyon video, like the really fucked up?
Yes.
Like, so what they did is Bad Dragon actually went, and you know Bad Dragon, you know what it is.
Vaguely.
It's the biggest like meme. It's basically just dragon dildos.
Okay.
You know, but they actually went to Meat Canyon and said, "Could you design a dildo for us?" And he did. And he made an eldritch abomination. I think like 2 or 3 streamers bought it just to have it. I think like Critical has one. Let me see if I can find it.
Is it? Call sign suitcases turn.
Technically, yes.
I have no idea. Where is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't know.
That's the
What the actual fuck
that's,
shit?
That's the Meat Canyon dildo.
Bro.
He had it.
I can see a chick using that.
It says the brainchild of Papa Meat and Bad Dragon, Meat Canyon is alive and licking. That is.
I want to go home.
It's awful, dude. It's just a.
Dude, but seriously, I can see some kind of porn star seeing that as a challenge and trying to take that thing.
You know what that is? He's riding on, right? It's a Moby Huge. Did you know that Critical for the there's a better
Shit.
Did you know he got into a contest with Belle Delphine to see who could own the most sex toys? And he took it seriously. He has like 5 Moby Huges. He used them to make a Mario Kart track once. You know when they made that RC Mario Kart track? He had one where he had 2 Moby Huges holding up a start sign.
Bro.
And then he had one like the Moby Huge was tilted over and he had to go like under the balls. Yeah, Man, we are going way off track.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of with it. This is great.
Welcome back.
Okay.
But whose turn is it?
Yours.
Mine?
Can you think of any off the top of your head right now? Because I got.
Bro, we went so off track.
We keep going off track,
Let's
but
get
it's
back
like
to it.
whatever.
Not off the top of my head. Go ahead. I'll think.
So one of the ones I was thinking of. Now this,
What?
I keep thinking of like effective like weapons or ways of like defending yourself. If you were in a situation and like you're about to get into a gang fight, the Deadeye from Red Dead Redemption 2 would be awesome.
Oh,
Really?
Deadeye would
Absolutely.
be crazy, yeah.
Just slow mo, target, boom, 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 fucking kill 7 or 8 people, one still alive, looks at you, fucking starts booking it.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, you better run, motherfucker. So you would know about this because you played the Wario games.
Yeah.
You know, in like Wario 3, where you can elbow blocks, but you can only break like breakable blocks.
Yeah.
But then once you get that power up to actually bust
could, like,
through
bust
stronger
through
blocks.
things.
Now that would be awesome for construction. Like you wouldn't have to worry about hammers, you wouldn't have to worry about machines. Just use your freaking elbow to knock a wall down.
Yeah, true.
And it doesn't hurt you at all. And also, speaking of Wario, having the invincibility of Wario.
Yeah, because there's very few games where he has actual finite health.
Yeah. Because after Wario Land 3, I guess that's how he lost his
Wario Land 4 and then Wario World, he had health.
Yeah.
I think most Wario games from there on out, he had health.
Unfortunately, but like it would be cool to be invincible. That way you wouldn't have to worry about anything. But at the same time, it would suck because you would see like your friends and family get old and you would still be alive. And
now, would it necessarily stop aging, or would it just make you invulnerable? That's something to think about.
That is true.
Because, like, unless you're from a different planet, you still be invincible and get old. Because people will think, realistically, Batman's almost invincible until he gets shot. But he still grew old. Yeah. Superman, he's invincible because of our yellow sun. Superman never aged because he was on Krypton. Krypton's years were different than ours.
Right.
So he slightly ages, but he doesn't. I've never seen old Superman.
True.
Unless there's probably this one obscure comic where, like, hey, Superman's old.
Oh boy.
I was looking through. I was looking for pictures looking through pictures for ideas, and I just see this.
Yikes. Like Wolverine, old man Logan, he got old.
Yeah.
Technically, he's invincible. Everything heals. That's why he smokes like a chimney. But he still got old.
True.
So there's not a drawback, but there's something you gotta think about with it.
Yeah. And I guess this would be considered an ability because you actually get the ability back from Glowbox and Rayman 2. But the ability to throw your fist.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Because it's like, I'm over here, I want to grab that thing over there. Ha! Yeah. Throw your fist, grab it.
So Mr. Fantastic or Elastigirl.
Yeah, basically.
You know what? Now I have one in mind, and I'll give you a step up on that.
All right.
Personas. Where you could just manifest your inner self. You know, it goes along with ego in a sense. It's not the same type of game, but you could just be like, Persona, and then, Arsene, can you go grab me that garlic salt?
Can you hand me the remote?
You really summoned me for that? Yes, but do you want some pasta? I won't say no.
I can see that. It's like you summon the persona. What have you summoned me for? I just need a friend.
Can I have a hug?
Can I have a hug now?
And like
you're asking a demonic manifestation of yourself for a hug.
Is literally like
yes.
Diablo.
I mean, you could literally summon like a demon god as one of your final personas in Persona 5, who's literally the size of a skyscraper.
Can I have a hug? No.
Oh, you can also summon Satan and a penis in a chariot.
Why?
I'm not joking. I'll find it.
Why?
Also, apparently, I'm getting Twitter messages from Alex. I'm getting Twitter alerts from the Alex Jones channel saying that Trump was just shot at a MAGA rally.
Nice.
So, like,
let's not get political, but nice.
No, it's not get political, but like, what the fuck is happening?
You know, I'm kind of surprised that hasn't happened more since so many people hate Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would probably figure more people would attempt to assassinate him.
Yeah, there it is. It's called Mara.
I think you've shown me that before. That looks familiar.
Funny penis thing.
You got any more Menakai?
They gave him a funny hat. They gave the penis man a funny hat to put on his head. No, I don't really have any more either. I'm pretty content. This was kind of a nice, short and sweet, condensed one.
Mm-hmm. And I know we got off the rails quite a number of times.
And we're going to go off the rails more right now. No.
Yeah. And, you know, at some point we will implement these ideas. And what is right up your ass? What?
I peeled my underwear out from my ass crack. That was very soothing. It was like peeling the plastic off of a brand new electrical device. Except that it's not an electrical device. It's my ass.
Side note, it hit.
What hit?
the bullet.
Wait, he got hit?
Shit.
He got. Hold on, let me see if I can find the picture. He got it. It swiped his ear. He got hit.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Not like I'm
He
like
put his fist in the air. Like, listen, I don't like the dude as much as anybody, but also I don't want to see a dude get shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, the other thing is too is I hate the idea of political the whole political assassination sort of thing.
This is
like that it's really suspicious with everything going on in the world that like
now
that just happened.
I'm
not talking that this happened like a day or two ago. This literally just
now.
happened like within the last hour.
I'm not making light of this, but this is going to be because this was a tweet. This is going to be Trump at his next rally.
Yeah. Gunfire breaks out at Trump rally. 2 attendees hurt, shooter dead.
Yikes.
Wow.
And yikes.
Well, folks, you just got updates officially from Maximum Mouth. It's probably already been out there.
No, I wondered what was going on because like I'm just peeking at my phone getting ideas and I get 2 Twitter things. Normally I don't really listen to the Alex Jones stuff, but it's funny to see what he posts now and then. And I just see, attempted Donald Trump assassination. I'm like, excuse me? Again, not like he's the best person in the world, but still, like actively trying to assassinate your political, the people you don't politically like, right? Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it happened to JFK. That was fucked.
Yeah. But, folks.
Yeah, no more politics. Sorry.
Yeah, no more politics.
I just thought it was
that.
I just thought it was like a holy shit kind of moment.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's
And then
definitely a holy
went
shit
and
moment.
looked and like it hit, grazed his ear. It was
Damn.
an inch away from actual hitting.
So, like I said, folks, we will implement these ideas, and we are going to be just as crazy and insane and full of gas as the other episodes that we have had. And this is a shorter one, but like Call Sign Suitcase over here said, it was a nice condensed one.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't
Honestly.
stray too much.
This-
when we
this
did, it was
was
relevant
like-
most of the time.
Normally we have these figured out like a week or 2 ahead of time. This was like we figured this one out yesterday.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
this idea
what I
got
thought.
figured out yesterday. We had another one planned, but we went with this one.
Yeah. And we can still implement that one, too. We still have so many ideas that we want to implement.
spur of the moment. Boom, let's do it.
I do for this season, for season 2, I do want to try to get actual guests on the show.
Yeah.
There's a
100%.
couple people I have in mind. I
Me
want
too.
to see if they would be willing to actually come down and actually do a podcast and hang out. And see if we can grow from there. Honestly.
Absolutely.
I think it'd be pretty cool.
You just let me know what one you want to do for a couple of them, and I gotta let them know, and you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to be here for the WWE podcast
That was
because
the
I
main
know
one.
jack shit. I'm just gonna be sitting here just.
You about to be learning, buddy.
All I know is
We got a
John
whole
Cena.
side note. He is 2025 is his last year as entering competition.
Wow,
He's
I
doing the
didn't
John Cena retirement tour throughout the entirety of 2025.
know. Huh.
Royal Rumble, his last one.
Yeah, that's
WrestleMania,
fair.
his last one.
Isn't he getting up there?
He's like 47.
Yeah.
So he'll be around, but all his appearances will not be in jorts, but it'll be in a suit and tie.
Oh, that's incredible.
But we still haven't come up with an official name for fans because you don't like the one that I came up with.
Mouthers, it just.
It
Maximum
sounds
Mouthers.
like I know this isn't like a kid-friendly podcast by any stretch of measure. It just sounds wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just bullshit when it comes to that kind of name, but
We'll figure it out. Season 2, there's the end theme. We'll figure out a name to call y'all.
yes. And of course, like always, if you guys listen to it this far into the podcast, like I said, we'll come up with a name for you guys. We appreciate
If
it.
you made it
You're a
this far-
real insert new name here.
yeah.
Yes. Thank you for listening, folks. Metakai Call Sign Suitcase. Suitcase's ass. If you didn't hear that.
crispy.
That sounded wet.
And Mayesboy 91. And
I tip my hat to y'all.
Yep.
Oh man, that's fucking rank.
Oh gosh, it smells so bad.